What is up, you guys? Wonder Bro here. First and foremost, I want to say thank you so much for all of the birthday wishes. I turned the big 3-0 on the 20th, so thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. That's why the videos and the streams have been a little slow as of late, but thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Today, I want to talk about the addiction that no one seems to be talking about, the addiction that no one seems to really care about. Now, there is the more obvious addictions out there in the world that everyone seems to know about, you know, like drug addiction or alcohol, things like that. But there is an addiction that exists that a lot of people are not even aware that they are addicted to, and that is the addiction of worry, or what Dr. Claire Weekes called second fear. Worry, overthinking. This is something that I would say most people do on a pretty regular basis. Now, people who end up sensitized, they have anxiety issues, they start to have tired nerves, they really start to deal with debilitating anxiety. Those are your people who are so addicted to worry. Now, like I said, a lot of people are addicted to worry, but the people who end up sensitized are so addicted to worry that they take it to a new extreme. They are worried over the way they feel. They're worried over every thought that pops into their mind. Nothing can be let go of, right? Everything is overthought. All it takes is for one thought to come in, and that person is overthinking all of the possible outcomes for the rest of the day, which leads to another thought and another thought and another thought. Or like I said, they get a feeling. They overthink that feeling. It leads to this and to this and to this. Someone who ends up in a tired nervous system is 100% addicted to worry, but not only addicted to worry, they are addicted to worry to an extreme, right? That is why I say most people are addicted to worry these days, but the ones who end up sensitized are addicted to an extreme. Everything is overthought. Overthinking is a way of life for sensitized people, right? Now, here's the thing about the addiction to worry. If you become more aware that you do it, if you become more conscious that you do it and you're willing to work on it, you can absolutely heal your nervous system. You can absolutely put yourself in a better place mentally. Now, there's some people who will come into this and they'll think, nope, I can't control it. It's out of my control. Nothing I can do about it. What can you do for those people? I don't know. Wish them the best, right? And then there's people that come into it to say, hey, maybe this guy's on to something, you know, Dr. Claire Weekes, acceptance, all these, you know, all these great people who talk about worry, maybe they're on to something, right? And they're willing to give it a shot. So, you know, give Dr. Claire Weekes a shot. Give all these great teachers out there that exist a shot. I'm just here to try to help you in my own way, right? So if you're willing to listen to me or any of these other teachers that exist out there, please understand that yes, there is something you can do about this addiction. This addiction to worry, there is something you can do about it. It is an addiction, it is a habit, but listen up. You can do something about your addiction to worry. And now this is what that looks like. I'm going to briefly go over it. It's about catching yourself. The moment you notice you're in your head with this long, drawn-out negative conversation, overthinking, that is the moment you must come in with what's called an NER, or a non-engagement response, or what some people call the accepting inner voice, Dr. Claire Weekes. You come in and you say something to yourself like, no, I'm not going down that road. I'm not going to partake in that, right? I'm not going to proceed with that. Whatever you want to tell yourself, short, sweet, and simple, and you rinse and repeat. Now, that sounds easy enough to do, but this is going to take a lot of work on your behalf. You're going to be having to catch yourself going down what we call these mental rabbit holes, doing this overthinking. And the moment you notice that, you get involved and you say, no, I'm not going that way. Thanks, but no thanks, or whatever it is you want to tell yourself. And you drop that and you rinse and repeat that the next moment that you notice you're in your head doing it all over again, right? So again, don't be one of those people that say, oh, it's out of my control. There's nothing I can do about it. I understand you're going to get intrusive thoughts. I understand you're going to get anxiety symptoms. This is not about just shutting that down. This is about shutting down all of the overthinking that you attach to that, which happens on a pretty regular basis, if not 24/7. All right. It'll get easier as time goes on. But yes, this is the addiction that I wish more people spoke of. A lot of people addicted to worry. A lot of people out there so addicted to worry that they don't realize there's anything they can do about it, right? So they're not trying to do anything about it. And more or less, their life is going to continue to be lived the same way. It's very disappointing. It's very upsetting. And I was there. I was one of those people, right? But even after you heal your nerves, guys, this worry addiction is strong. So even after you heal your nerves and you're in a better place, yes, it'll be much easier to use this advice. But I always say, this is good life advice. The addiction to worry is a real thing. And even after you heal your nervous system, you're still going to be tempted to worry at times during your life. And this is good advice to use. I still use this advice to this very day. I may not be pissing in bottles anymore from anxiety and sensitized nerves, right? If you haven't seen my story, go look it up. But I still use this advice to this day. Worry is pointless. Worry is futile. Overthinking is an addiction. It is a habit. It's an addiction, like I said, that I wish more people spoke about. I wish more people understood that this was a very real thing, and it's hurting people, right? It's sensitizing people. People are walking around depressed, anxious, suffering when they don't need to be, right? So use that non-engagement response. Use those accepting inner voices. Catch yourself going down those rabbit holes, and continue with dedication, effort, and practice to stop yourself from going down those rabbit holes, even if you need to rinse and repeat those non-engagement responses as often as need be. If you don't believe me, take it from the people on my channel, right? So many people come in my streams, they say, hey, dude, I'm doing so much better these days. I had to catch myself a ton, right? A fuck ton. But as soon as I continued to work on that overthinking and shutting down that worry, I started to feel better in time, right? So if you don't want to take it from me, take it from all the success that we've had here on this channel. This is an addiction, and the only way you can overcome an addiction is to A, realize that it is an addiction, and B, realize that addiction can be worked on, right? It can be worked on. You're not hopeless. You're not stuck with an addiction. You can, with enough effort and practice, work on freeing yourself from any addiction. Okay, you guys? So thank you so much for watching today's video. Thank you so much again for all the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed today's video. Let's continue to grow. We've been getting a lot of subs here recently just from getting back to the videos. So really appreciate the love and support. Let's see, comment down below. We do this every time just to confuse the people who didn't make it all the way to the end of the video. Comment down below and let me know when your birthday is. There we go. When is your birthday? It can be the month, it can be the year, doesn't matter to me. Comment down below, let me know when your birthday is. And yeah, thank you for everything, guys. I love you, and until next time, as always, stay awesome.